Hey, Kyle.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you for coming down. I'm Dave Monahan.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Come on, we'll go into room 3 here real quick. All right. Hey, just so you know, I've got a body camera on and it's recording, okay?
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry to have to meet you in these circumstances, but...
It's not great.
No, but here's what I'll say to you, man. I really appreciate...
Is it as bad as my department's putting it out to be?
Well, that's the issue. So I don't know shit about this, man, other than what I'm reading here. So it's like anything else, dude. So I just want to make sure that I'm on the same page as you about what happened, because it's like everything else. We just got to talk to everybody and figure it out, okay?
Figure out what's going on.
So I do want to say this to you because of the circumstances, and because I really do want to err on the side of caution.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want you to know that I'm going to read you Miranda, but it's not because you're under arrest. It's just because we're here. It's a weird circumstance. I've never been in this position before. But I just want you to know that you do have the right to remain silent, okay? And anything you say can be used against you in court or other proceedings. You have the right to an attorney, and if you can't afford one, the court can appoint one free of any charge to you. You can have an attorney prior to any questioning if you want that, okay? Do you understand all that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here's my suggestion to you, and again, I'm on the outside looking in here, okay? My suggestion to you is just be honest. Walk me through as much as you can, okay, about what transpired last night. Just so, and like you know.
I'd like to see that last picture.
Yeah, all I'm going to do is document. All I'm going to do is document what you tell me, man. That's it. It's like anything else, okay? So, as much as you can shed some light on what occurred, I'd appreciate it. I'll make sure that I give a fair and accurate representation.
What's the reason I'm here right now?
So. The reason you're here is because somebody called last night and said that they had an interaction with the U of I police officer. Okay. So that's basically...
What's the interaction?
Well, I want to hear from you if you don't mind.
Well, no, I get that. I'd like to just hear what was said, though.
So it puts me in an awkward position here, man, because I like I said, I need to hear from your side of the story. So my concern, obviously, is that if I start telling you what the other person has said, I just don't want to cloud it at all in that way, right? So let's back it up then for a second.
Start from the beginning.
Let's start from the beginning. Did you go out last night?
Went to Legends.
Okay.
I saw Sergeant Schroeder and my FTO at Big Grove Tavern. That was about 8 o'clock.
Caleb or Michelle?
Michelle.
Michelle. Okay.
Yes. Bought them their drink. Irish goodbye so that they wouldn't yell at me.
Sure.
Left, went to the apartment. I was like, screw it. Like, I'm off tomorrow. I'll go drink.
Okay.
Used to work at Legends, so I feel comfortable there.
Sure.
Drinking alone. Hung out there, alone, just by myself. Left, intoxicated.
Sure.
But like I said over at Post, I did have my duty weapon on me when I got there. Had 3 drinks, and I said, you know what, Kyle, it's probably a bad idea to have this on you right now.
Sure.
Left, still had tab open, put it away.
You say put it away. Where'd you put it?
In my car. Not safely locked. It's in a unlocked glove box.
Okay.
But still a locked vehicle.
And where was your car at that time?
Whatever the liquor store is behind, what's that, 6th and Healy?
6th and Healy.
It used to be like a line at Liquors.
Yeah, it used to be way back in the day. It used to be La Bamba.
I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Whatever it was after that, I remember that one.
Okay.
Where they would serve.
So it's the standalone building.
There.
Got it. Okay.
I parked back there.
Okay.
Came back, continued drinking, whatever, till like close-ish.
Okay.
Closed out. I've had multiple encounters in my life with being robbed, so I mean, it's terrible. Probably shouldn't have had my badge on me, but I will always carry my weapon. I've been robbed at gunpoint twice.
Okay.
So I will, whether I'm intoxicated or not, carry, even if it's a bad idea.
Sure.
I still do it. But in the circumstances of being inside the bar, I know not to have it when there's alcohol around. Inside Burrito King, then I went after Legends, got my tacos. That's where I met whatever the fuck her name is. Had the encounter with her. Drunk me, was probably flirty, having fun.
Sure.
I said I woke up, I was like, I sure as hell hope she wasn't here. From that picture, god damn. Yeah. Sure hope she wasn't, but she might have came there. I definitely didn't do anything, but woke up and I heard buzzing on my kitchen table and saw Michelle calling me. I'm like, oh, something happened.
Okay.
Then I saw a wallet on my table. I'm like, this is probably why I'm getting a phone call right now.
Sure.
She said, get to post. I can't talk to you about what's going on, but come to post.
Okay.
Took the wallet, gave it to her right away. I said, I'm sure this is probably the reason you want me here. I had 2 missed calls. I called it, and it said, if you're trying to contact 911, so it had to be a detective from some sort of department, wherever she's from.
Okay.
So I tried contacting her. I opened up the wallet. Decent amount of money in there, so I can see why this girl's a little ticked off. And like I said, if you guys didn't call her anything, she's local. I would have just dropped it off.
Sure.
Didn't take anything out of it. That's not me.
Yeah.
I sure as hell hope I didn't flash. I mean, I might have flashed as in like a non-aggressive manner. Like it might have came up a badge or something. I sure hope I didn't. But like I said, I was drinking. I could have done something stupid.
Okay.
But I did not. She's saying I robbed her.
No, she's not. So I want to be clear about that.
I did not.
There's no there.
That's
so
what
let's.
I was freaking out.
No, I don't freak out about that. Okay.
Coming at a girl coming at a white cop. I'm like, I sure as hell hope I'm not getting.
No. So I want to be. So I'd be clear about that. So I can say that. I think pretty conclusively. I don't think that at any point
that's what I was freaking
she
out
thought that you had robbed her. Okay. So here's what I want to backtrack a little bit.
Yeah.
And say, let's talk about your recollection of your interaction with this girl. As far as you recall, yes, where did you meet her?
Burrito King.
At Burrito King.
Yes.
Okay. So she has a different recollection.
Where we met?
She says that you guys met outside Green Street Cafe. Oh. So she says that she was leaving so a little after close or around bar close, because she says, I'm leaving Green Street Cafe with some friends, because that's where they were drinking.
Okay.
And that in that parking lot.
I've never been to that bar.
Okay.
I could look at my receipts right now. I've never been to that bar.
So as far as you recall,
yes, sir.
Do you recall being maybe even in the parking lot on your?
I live over there.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you think there's a chance that you ended up in that parking lot?
I said to lieutenants and chief over there, I'm not a drinker. When I drink, I go to sleep. I don't remember much. I remember her.
Okay.
I remember having an interaction with her at Burrito King. And I remember going home.
Okay.
Outside of that, I don't. I mean, I would remember facts if I was an ass.
What was your interaction with her like?
Friendly.
Okay.
I thought she was very friendly. I didn't see any issues. I don't think I came off as an issue. I probably could have been a little cocky and whatever.
Okay.
Had some liquid confidence.
Sure.
Just having fun. But I don't think there was any aggressive manner.
Okay.
I sure as hell hope not. Like I said, I'd be lying if I said I did something. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. I'm trying to be as open as possible.
No, and I appreciate that.
Yeah,
man.
I'm trying to get this done because I don't want to be on administrative leave.
No, for sure. I totally get it. And like I said, I from my perspective, I don't have a dog in the fight, right? So in a way,
Yeah, but it seems opposite right now.
Well,
not on your end.
Sure.
Just because I went to work.
Of course, man.
They're doing their part, and I'm like, I feel
everybody's going to do their due diligence. And listen,
Yeah.
you're not the first person to have done something that's potentially embarrassing. So
As a recruiter, fucking sucks.
it sure it does, man.
Yeah.
It does. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You know it does.
No,
but
it sucks.
But so again, I want to backtrack a little bit.
Yeah.
So in her statement last night.
Let me check. I want to just.
Sure.
I'm not doing this to go off. I'm checking my bank statement. I want to see if there's anything at Green Street Cafe or anything around there.
Okay.
Burrito King and Legends.
Okay. So her statement is she is leaving. She is about to get into a car with her friends as she's leaving Green Street Cafe.
Okay.
And that that you approach her.
Okay.
Okay. And that you identify yourself as a police officer. Okay. And that when you identify yourself as a police officer, you show her your badge and your gun. And that you didn't threaten her with it, but that you showed
I showed the gun too. She's saying
that you showed the gun, and that you showed that she says that both were in your waistband, and that you lifted your shirt up, and that she saw both your badge and your gun, but that you immediately sort of began flirting with her.
Okay.
So I don't think that and I don't want to put words in her mouth,
right?
But it didn't sound like she thought that you were doing something nefarious, right?
Yeah.
But that you had identified yourself as a police officer. Now, she asked at some point, according to her, about you being a police officer.
Okay.
And then she says that you told her that you were undercover, which is why you were in plain clothes.
Okay.
Which, again, if that was a drunken statement.
I don't remember saying that.
Okay.
Like I said, that could have been alcohol talking. I'd be lying if I said I said something. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. Don't think I would have said that, but
sure.
You know, she was drinking, I was drinking.
Okay.
Things could be mixed.
Sure.
I did have the gun on me at that point. I did have the badge.
Okay.
Don't think I would have said that, but
okay.
it could have been said.
Here's really one of the only sticky parts for me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. She says, and again, I don't know this girl from Adam. She says that right at the outset, and again, I want to be clear, she never makes a suggestion that she thought that you were up to no good.
Yeah.
But she says that right at the beginning of this interaction, when you show your badge and your gun, that you took your gun out of the holster briefly as you started to talk to her, that you then reholstered into your waistband. So
that's why I'm here.
That's
why I'm here.
Yeah, that obviously that's an issue.
Huge. That's huge.
That's an issue, right?
That's huge.
So let me ask you this: do you normally carry appendix, or do you carry
inside the waistband?
Inside the waistband, appendix, or along the side
right
on your hip? Okay. Would you normally, like when you go out, like last night, would you have your badge next to your?
So I keep my badge here.
Okay.
Gun here.
But inside the waistband, covered.
The waistband.
Okay. Is there any chance at all? And again, I just want to be clear about this, that it's not, at no point does she say, I thought I was being robbed, or I thought he was going to hurt me.
Right.
She didn't think any of those things.
If I did anything, like I said, I do not drink, so I do not remember a ton.
Okay.
Drank a decent amount last night. If I did anything when I pulled it up, it came out, I put it back in, I do not remember, and if I did, that is very, very, very bad. I do not remember pulling it out. That would be
sure.
It'd be just terrible.
Yeah. So I guess let me ask you this: if you had to guesstimate how many drinks you had, what would you say?
I said I had like 3, and I put the gun away in the car.
And then did you get the gun back again before walking home? Okay.
Yeah. 6 to 8.
Okay. So, and you say you're not a drinker.
Based off of my tab I just saw, I would say 6 to 8. Does that include the tip? I would say about 6 to 8. Because drinks are about 10 to 12 bucks a piece.
Okay, fair enough. So you about $100 bill ish, roughly.
It was $80.
Okay,
that include the tip. So
all right, so
I would put that like 6 to 8.
Yeah, that seems fair. That seems fair.
And tip them 20. So that'd be about right.
So again, her estimation of this whole interaction,
yes, sir,
was that she thought you were trying to get laid.
Probably.
I mean, and again, it's fair, right? I mean, like it makes sense. We're out. It's bar closed. Not the first person to
once I saw it.
Yeah.
No offense to her.
No, not of course.
That was definitely the
sure
the goose talking.
Sure.
I was like,
yeah,
that's fine, Kyle. But
So I guess for me, the parts that I would like very much to clear up are, and I think you probably would too. It's the identifying yourself as a police officer part.
Wrong. Yeah.
So telling her, so in her recollection, she says initially at least that you sort of opened with that. You sort of opened with, hey.
She asked like, hey, what are you doing? What do you do? Like that type of thing.
Okay.
I'm an officer. Oh, are you? Yeah, I am.
Okay.
And I think at that point it could have, where I keep the weapon and where I keep the gun, or where I keep the gun and I keep the badge, I think that's where it would have flashed it.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't remember pulling it out of the holster.
Okay.
I've gone out and I've had, even before being an officer, I've had my weapon on me.
Sure.
Prior with my concealed. Never have I ever unholstered.
Sure.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever in my life. Well, on duty I have, but like outside that, absolutely not.
Okay.
So.
Did you at any point, did you tell her to stop? Did you tell her, because so this is maybe, and it's unclear from the report. So she says that as she's leaving, she's about to get in the car, that you sort of stopped her and were like, hey, hold on a second, or something like that, and then said, hey, I'm a U of I police officer. Okay. And then it sort of
escalated. Not
escalated, but like then you sort of were like, hey, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Flirtatious, okay. Like, but that it sort of opened with.
That's how it went.
That's kind of like she, and again, I think that was not necessarily again that she thought that you weren't doing anything sort of untoward, but it was like it sort of started from there.
To show a little power there.
Sure.
A little power trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just maybe even like, I don't know, like it's a good pickup line or something.
Using
you know what I mean?
Last ditch effort.
Sure.
Maybe. Just based on the person, I'm not fond of it, but I probably did.
Okay.
Yeah.
You probably, so you're seeing.
I'm being dead honest with you. I do not know.
Okay.
Be dead honest with you, just based off of drunk Kyle.
You could see yourself opening with, hey, hold on a sec, or something like that.
Like last ditch effort. And terrible route to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Green Street Cafe is you live at 55 East Green, so it's pretty close to
right there. Yeah.
Right there. So I'm assuming, and again, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I'm assuming it would make sense that you were on your way home. Mm-hmm. Legends. You leave Legends around close. You go get your firearm from the car. Go to Burrito King. Well, so this is what I want to make sure I get this right. So she says that you
probably went there after. Based on my looking at the thing, we probably went there after.
Okay.
I probably went there, saw people outside. Drunk Kyle's like, oh, hey, I still want to party.
Let's go make friends.
Yeah,
right.
Pretty much. I don't know anyone around here, so I'm like, oh, I'll go make friends.
Okay.
Did that, and like I said, based off of the time, so the bars close at 2. Burrito King, I think I have a 245
Okay.
receipt, roughly. And then from there,
Let me ask you this: do you remember getting home?
getting home.
Yeah. Do you remember like how the interaction ended and how you like eventually made it home?
Well, we ended up walking back.
Okay.
From there.
Walking back towards your place?
That's what I remember.
Okay. How did you end up with her wallet?
That's a great fucking question.
Yeah,
I'm being dead honest. When I walked out of my room this morning and I saw that there, my heart dropped, my stomach dropped. I looked inside because I have a girlfriend, and I was like, this is bad. And then I saw Michelle call. I was like, this is why I'm getting a phone call right now. And I assumed right off the bat that once I saw it was a girl, I'm like, this girl probably thinks I robbed her. Here's going to claim that I robbed her.
Yeah. So again, she doesn't. She doesn't. Thank God.
Yeah. Well, I agree. But I've had terrible thoughts since about 11 o'clock when I woke up.
Sure. So yeah. So that's really the only lingering one, I guess, is because she doesn't say you robbed her at all. I don't think she thinks that. So
would she say, why do I have her wallet done?
I think she recalls putting it down. Now, I don't know what happened,
right.
But did you pick it up?
That is something I've done in the past with people when they drop their shit.
Okay.
I take it because I'm not going to take anything out of it.
Sure.
I did it at the gym last week. Somebody dropped their phone. I take it. I bring it up to the desk. I make sure somebody gets
Sure.
it. It's part of the job.
Sure.
You make sure everyone gets what they have.
Sure.
I would say that's probably what.
So yeah. And again, she didn't make any assertions that you like strong-armed her for her wallet or anything.
No, if you guys didn't call, or like if I didn't get a call from Michelle this morning, I would have. I saw her address. I was gonna go drop that shit off. Approach her like, why do I have this?
Okay.
And I could see why she was upset. I opened it up. There's a decent amount of cash in that thing. Sergeant Schroeder, she has it, so it's in their possession.
Oh yeah. And you're gonna get it back to her.
Yeah. I didn't touch a damn thing in it. I don't need her money.
No. And again, I don't think that ever. I don't think that was a. Only other thing I guess is, do you recall going to Chopsticks after Burrito King?
No.
So she says that on their way back from Burrito King, her friend was at Chopsticks, and the two of you waited in the store for her friend.
I don't remember. I'll be honest, I don't remember Burrito King. I remember her friends inside Burrito King, unless in my head I'm visualizing Burrito King, but it was actually Chopsticks.
Okay. How many friends were with her? Do you remember?
3 to 4.
Okay.
3 to 4, all African American.
Okay.
All nice, all loud, fun. I think that's what kept me around, just trying to have a good time.
Okay. I think that's about it. Can you do me a favor? Just hang out for 1 second. I'm going to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything, and then I will be back with you in just a sec, okay? I appreciate you, man. Can I get you anything? You want anything? A cup of coffee or something?
I want this to be done.
Yeah. All right. We're working on it. I'll be right back, man.
How'd it go?
Well, not good for him. They took his stuff. Hey, Kyle.
Yes, sir.
So I need you to stand up for me, okay?
Really?
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. So do me a favor, stand up, put your hands behind your back for me, okay?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna just take everything on my
Sure, no worries.
What am I under arrest for?
You're going to be placed under arrest for official misconduct, okay?
Okay, yes, sir.
Go ahead, stand up for me.
Yes, sir. Oh, what's on this?
So get these secured and double locked, and then I'll talk to you about it a little bit more, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the long and short of it is this, man.
Yeah.
Is that...
Can I sit back down?
Yeah, of course. So the long and short of it is this, is
We're
that...
not doing these too tight.
No, it's okay, man, and we'll adjust them if we need to.
No, you're good.
Is what happened last night, okay, is that
I overdid my powers.
Yes, if you used your police powers in any way unlawfully,
Yes, sir.
it's official misconduct.
Okay. That makes sense.
So here's the issue that I want to point out. I don't think, and it doesn't sound like from talking to her, doesn't sound like from talking to you, it doesn't sound like there's any malicious, like you weren't trying, it doesn't sound like, to do anything,
It happened.
but it was something stupid happened.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here's what I'll say to you. As you well know at this point, even in your young career, okay, there's a long way to go. Okay,
Doesn't seem like there's about to be.
well, so here's what I want. Here's what I want to say to you, man. You just continue to be as honest as you can be. Keep the faith here, and just know that you're a young person who made a mistake. Okay, and you have not, up until this point in your life, made a lot of mistakes, right? So, just like everybody else that we deal with, okay, you are going to be afforded a bunch of opportunities to be a young person who made a mistake, okay? So, it's hard right now. I acknowledge that. It's hard for me. I don't want to be in this position either. I don't know, none of us do, okay?
I understand.
But based on the facts and circumstances, we understand them.
Gotta do it.
I don't have a choice, okay?
I understand.
So, are you able to transport, or do you want me to have somebody else? I can grab another car.
Are you able to, appreciate it. Can I voice to my girlfriend, she's on her way down, can I tell her she's gotta go bail me out?
Yeah, for sure.
Just real quick. Should change her location from going to my apartment to jail.
Yeah, for sure.
I could call her real quick. Do you want to just show my face?
Mega 928,
Do you want to just look that?
1095, code 4.
Can I call her real quick? Yeah. Just make it quicker. You want to just put it on speaker? I don't care.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
you're on speakerphone, but change of plans. You're going to be picking me up from jail.
I can just grab a marked car and take him over.
You'll have to bail me out. I'll just
funny.
I'll just demo you whatever the fuck it costs. Champaign County. Oh, so where the fuck am I gotta stay here
No, you're gonna
The Champaign County Jail.
overnight.
you have to it's a felony. You have to see a judge. You have to go to bond court in the
All
morning.
right, hey, don't come.
Let me. Will you hang here for a second? I'm gonna grab a car.
Yeah.
Didn't see shit. Ain't no problem. I'll reach across and put your belt on here. All right.
Well, it's a bad deal.
Yep.
Yeah, I still gotta search around. You done that yet?
Hey, I'm sorry,
We gotta
Kyle.
search it real quick.
Oh, yeah. I think there's just chapstick in there. In my right pocket.
All right, you got that.
Yep, we're good.
Just a chapstick, right?
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Hey, thanks, man. Mega 928. I mean, right to the satellite with one. I'm sorry, man. What'd you say? No, it'll be less than 24 hours. So, yeah, just till bond court in the morning.
Do I have to have somebody present for that?
No. So, yeah. So what they'll do is they will do it by video. You'll get a bond, or you'll get released on recognizance. And then as soon as that happens, you're eligible to be bonded out. As soon as they're able to process you, so they can do that pretty quickly. But as soon as bond court is over, if you have somebody there waiting for you, they'll be able to get you processed out. And if you're released on recognizance, they don't need to leave anything.
Okay.
I don't want to say what they'll do. If in my experience, there's a very, very good chance that you would be released on recognizance.
Yeah.
So, but obviously I can't. I don't know.
I don't even know what
That basically all that means then is that you'd be released on a promise that you're going to go to court.
Okay.
Right. That's it. You don't post a bond. They could issue you a bond and say, but you're released on recognizance, which means if you don't show up one day, then you will have to pay this bond. But until then, just show up. Right. That's probably, in my opinion, it's probably the most likely scenario. Hey, let me give you a call back here in just a minute. I'm sorry, I'm on my way to the satellite. All right, bye. Yeah, so if you want to hire a private attorney, you can do that as soon as you're arraigned. I'm just trying to crank it as much as I can, but. Yeah, so if you want to just, you'll call, find one that you want to work with, call them and explain what's going on, and then you go from there, man. Yeah.
Alright. So, not right now, but I know it's
You want the window open?
prior to the statement, was that a unknown, I have to arrest him?
No, I've never thought about it that way, man. So, I meant what I said. We always have to have that conversation, no matter who you are, okay? And like I said, I really do mean it. I don't think that there was a lot of malicious intent, okay? But you're in a pickle because of the position, man. And that's it. It's
I'm gonna pull over here, I'm gonna throw it. I'm making myself sick.
no, just listen, just breathe, man.
I'm gonna throw it.
Okay. It's all right. You won't be the first. No, I won't clean it. I'll take it to Andy's. They'll clean it. Just breathe, man. Man, 28, 23. Good. Champagne with a male AWOW. For what's her name? Yeah, if you would, I'll check with them. I'll open this up for you, man. Just stay in for me, but
Yeah.
you won't be so claustrophobic.
Did you need to take my watch off?
No, they'll put it in your property. No,
Okay.
let's put it in a bag for you. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Hello.
Hey, so we're gonna get this. Can we get this out of the way real quick before we go in? Just so we're all on the same page. So he's a current University of Illinois police officer. Okay, step one officer. He's gonna get charged with a felony, so he's gonna have to stay. So I just don't want it. Obviously, it's gonna be embarrassing for him and all this other stuff. I don't know if there's anybody that you've arrested that's here.
Do you mind if I call my sergeant out?
Yeah, not a
Okay.
big deal at all. I want to.
I'm newer, so
Sure, I just want to be on
Yeah,
full
appreciate
disclosure.
that. Appreciate it.
Everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, I'd
okay?
rather just
Sure.
have him make the say-so on that. 3:15. Can you come out to the Sally, please?
I didn't even think about that.
Listen.
No, I didn't even think
I'm
about
not
that.
obviously not going to let anybody.
Yeah,
You know,
did not cross my mind.
I imagine you probably knew enough that there's not going to be a lot of people that are going to recognize you by.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I've only had
Face.
I've only had 3 or 2, but 2 weren't happy.
Hey, so.
Sorry.
Hello.
So I just want to get this out of the way so that you're aware, everybody's aware. So spare as much embarrassment as possible. Current UVI police officer. He's going to be charged with official misconduct. So he's going to have to stay until bond court tomorrow. Relatively new. You're step one still.
Step 1.
So I don't think there's probably going to be a ton of issues with people recognizing him as a police officer. 95s that are here that
Just
he's
to
brought
keep
here.
them separated just in case.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page about it.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Make sure when you put on the email, you put it out to just the corrections and why he's separated from everybody else, so all officers know.
Okay.
It's no big deal.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Sarge.
All right. And I think the only open phone we have is one with the phone, and then you have 5.
You can use the phone at the desk if you need to.
Okay.
I mean, if not, you can use the phone on the page and then put them up.
Okay.
We'll try to make it work somehow.
Thank you.
Yep.
Cover your face the camera for me.
Where is it?
This one. Guys, need your pocket. I sure do. That's the same problem as you. Mhm. And take the cuffs off. Can you fix the window for me?
Yeah. We'll fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have asked that.
You're good. Trying to help you out.
No, you're good. Can you both hands on the fire real quick?
Yeah.
There's a cup.
Thank you.
I've had a problem with sticking them in my pocket today and give them back.
I got spares laying around.
I don't. Just need your watch.
Yeah. Not bad.
And then go ahead and.
Can I do that?
Huh?
Can I wear that?
No.
Damn.
Sorry.
Sit in the front red chair.
Yep, right
Yeah.
here. Take your shoes off when you see them, and then you'll have to take your socks off and flip them inside out for me. Bottom of your feet. Okay.
Put them back on or I'm out.
You can put them back on.
Cool.
You want to keep your shoes, or you want some?
I'd rather wear those.
Okay. Can you take the laces out for me?
We will find out, yeah.
Hey, Kyle, what's your social, man?
What's that?
What's your social security number?
All right, real quick. Do you have any medical issues that I need to be aware of?
No.
No high blood pressure, fainting,
No.
diabetic.
I don't think I'll have an issue, no.
Okay. Don't hear voices in your head and all that type of
You
stuff.
sure don't want
Huh?
might after being here.
Actually, it's going on a pretty calm day. For now. I probably didn't stick to the next shift, but. And it's pretty quiet. Thank you.
No, yeah, how many get those back down? I go check the phone before going in there, or is it done?
Yeah, no, I can let you get, if you need some phone numbers out, but you can't like
Cool, that's
go
fine.
check or respond back or
You're good.
anything.
Just gotta make sure.
Can you do me one more favor? Stand on the blue dot behind you, spin around in a circle.
Sure. Whenever?
Yeah. Alright, be nervous.
May 9/28. Can I have my 95 time and arrival time, please? I'm sorry, I lost it there for a second. 95 again, please. Thanks. Thank you.
Last name C-O-T-T-E-R? Have you ever been here?
On this side, no.
What's your date of birth? Hey Garrett. Yeah. Your guys' clothes for the shower are on the counter. The 1 and 8 that you told you were gonna put them in the shower. The old man? Yeah, I never told him that. Oh, well.
Asking for something real quick.
No,
Hey, I'm sorry about it. Can you guys see if you have a copy of a warrant for another officer that I guess has been trying to be faxed over, but we haven't gotten it because our fax machines stink? Her name is Charnay Young. S or C or SH? Hang on.
Is she in custody?
I don't know. He just asked me to check and see if you guys had a copy that I could just take home with me. SHARNAE Young. I think our fax machines are all jacked up. Yeah, no worries. Thank you, man. I appreciate you looking.
Do you happen to know your license number?
C36041.
C360.
C36041. It's not my phone, actually. I won't look through anything else. I'll just go to scanning if you want that. It's 41405159, I believe. But that could be off.
SHARNAE.
327-90-3664.
Charnay, I think.
Cell phone number?
708 99 32.
Where were you born?
Oakland. OAK.
single, married, divorced? Highest level of education?
Associates.
Hey, I'm in booking here, so I may lose you. Yeah. Yeah, for now. That's after my conversation. I'll call you after this, but yeah, I think that was the consensus. Yeah. 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 I'll call you here in a few minutes. It shouldn't be too much longer. All right. Thanks.
From your personal experience,
Mm-hmm.
asking professionally,
Yeah.
I already know where this is going further, but misconduct-wise, in court, is that like a serving thing?
Probably not, man.
Okay.
I mean, I think that, dude.
I just want that honest opinion.
So let me I'll put this into perspective for you. In the county, and just in our county,
Yeah.
okay, we've had people who, while they were police officers, have done cocaine and visited prostitutes.
Yeah.
And I don't think those people serve time in jail.
Okay.
To put it in perspective.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I was sort of trying to get at earlier. Ultimately, obviously, I'm not the arbiter of anything. Okay.
Right.
I think your intent here is going to matter. Ultimately, I do. Like I said, I don't think your intent was to do any harm to anybody.
No.
But the reality is that it was
Position.
fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And it was your position has put us in this circumstance. Okay.
Right.
So
I was just wondering.
yeah, no, there's a long way to go. There's a lot of things that can happen between now and the end. But
Yeah.
If you were asking me, in my professional opinion, that the answer is I would be very, very, very surprised.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
again,
I don't need anything else. That's
Sure.
all I was wondering.
it's going to be a long road to hoe. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long way. It's going to take time, and it's going to be embarrassing. All of those, all of those things are true, man.
Yeah,
It's-
already is.
But you continue to, do what you can do, show as much integrity as you can through the process, and you'll come out on the other side. You know what I mean? That's all you can do.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Will this be a A1?
I'd have to look at the. No, it's okay. Let me look at the book real quick. 33.
33.
That's 32. I'm sorry, I can't read.
No, you're actually
32. 30. Here we go. 33. It's going to be 33-3A3.
Okay. Alright, well, thank you. Do you have an emergency contact you want to put in?
I don't know the number. I can't tell you the number. It's in the phone, but yeah.
Alright, would you like to that?
Won't be an emergency.
What's the person's name?
Caitlin.
Caitlin?
Yeah.
Last name?
Slider. SLIGIA. I think there's an idea. Actually, there's not. It's just A, but it's.
Have you been around anybody with COVID or have any COVID symptoms?
No.
Are you vaccinated?
Yeah.
Have you drank any alcohol today?
No. 2 a.m. technically, I guess. Yeah.
Do you have medical coverage?
What's that?
Do you have medical coverage?
Yes.
You're being treated by the doctor for anything?
No.
On any medications? Had any recent hospitalizations?
No.
Are you diabetic or ordered to have a special diet?
No.
Are you allergic to any medicine or food?
No.
Do you use narcotics?
No.
Are you prescribed any medications?
No.
Do you have any piercings or recent tattoos?
No.
Do you wear contacts or glasses?
Yes. I don't have them on.
Do you wear any type of hearing aid?
No.
Any sexually transmitted diseases?
No.
Do you have asthma, arthritis, or
That's fine.
disorders? Do you have heart disease?
No.
No blood pressure issues? Have you had or do you have hepatitis or tuberculosis?
No.
And then of course, we do have medical care available, doctors visit, procedures, medical co-payment services, emergency procedures.
That's good.
You're the real MVP, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Well, I see that'd be good.
We can have multiple MVPs because he dug this misdemeanor warrant up for somebody else who's gonna then thank me.
Oh, okay.
You could be the MVP.
Okay.
You could be the most improved.
I'll take that.
Yeah. 6th man of the year.
This is like. Why did I
H-E-U-E.
My first day by myself, basically, so that's fun.
Is it? It's never a dull moment. I wish there were a lot of more duller moments, but
Well, I know a couple days ago we had 12 intakes on just my shift, so that was fun. Yeah. All right. Well, you sir can get out of here.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Kyle, good luck to you, man.
Appreciate it. Sorry we had to meet under these circumstances.
I am too, man. I am too.
Sucks.
You're making out.
In one way or another.
No, you will, buddy.
Yeah.
You just got to be patient, okay, man?